Hello everyone, welcome back to Star Control 2, where I have recrewed all my ship. I've refitted it, but I've replaced my 3 fuel tanks with 2 of the high efficiency ones, the Melnorme Silvery, and 1 extra dynamo, so that, yes, I do eventually plan on using my flagship in combat, just not yet. Anyway, what we are doing right now is we are going back into quasi-space. We are finishing off our quasi-space exploration, going through the last few portals that we have not been through yet. 476, 458, this is going to be the first one that we go through today. And this one brings us out at 409.0774.9, which is off on the northwest edge of Ur-Quan space, and that is quite close to these places, these Draconis stars, where we were told the Thraddash, I believe Epsilon Draconis was where their homeworld was, so that's where I'm going to go. The Thraddash, we have been told, are quite a violent race, but they also have some kind of sacred relic hidden in their, well, not actually hidden on their world, but they have a sacred relic somewhere that may be useful to us at some point in the future, so we will go and see what they want. There's a Thraddash ship probably following us, so we'll have to speak to some of them when we come out. We can probably speak to some of them here if we want to. Anyway, let's go into, that's probably not their homeworld, that looks a bit hot to be their homeworld. Looks a bit hot to be anyone's homeworld, so let's have a look at it. Oh, that's not a homeworld, that's a rainbow world. And so, very useful place to visit. See what have we got? Ah, a little bit hot. We've got, well, like I said, we said in the last session, we don't really need mineral resources right now. What we need is credits for the Melnorme, and we've just got some of those. So let's come and speak to some of the Thraddash who are orbiting around here. Let's speak to these guys. These guys are, there's 3 ships here, so let's also speak with them.
So, what's this? An unknown alien species. How wonderful! Someone new to fight. We, the Thraddash of Culture 19, famous Ur-Quan combat thralls, know well the value of a good fight. Either you win and prove your superiority, or you lose and are vanquished. If the vanquished is lucky, it may survive to learn an important lesson from its defeat. This is the way of the Thraddash. We fight and learn and improve. All other cultural schemes are inferior. This is a proven fact. What have you to say before we begin combat?
Thraddash of Culture 19. We sense a bit of hostility here. Why?
Hostility? Har, har, har. We are not hostile. Hostility is unwarranted aggression. If you want to know about hostility, let us tell you about Culture 12. Culture 12 was so hostile that while they were on their way to their first great battle, Junka, the battle master, stepped on Nusco, the tactician's foot, causing him great pain. The annoyed Nusco turned on his battle master, Junka, and sliced his body in half. This missed Junka's troops, who took it upon themselves to murder Nusco and his elite troops. The real trouble started when now dead Junka's master sergeants, Mood and Putt, started arguing about how to kill Nusco. Simple crucifixion or the slower lead tattoo technique. The argument was resolved when Mood and his 500 troops were slaughtered by Putt and his gang. Well, this probably all would have gone down in history as a great day of learning for Culture 12, were it not for the surprise arrival of Culture 12's original enemy, the Yajag and his cronies, who wiped out Culture 12's army, thus beginning the long and glorious Culture 13. Now that's hostility. We, on the other hand, merely want to kill you.
What can you tell us of your species?
Talk, bah, talk is for sissies. Weaklings like those of Culture 14. For 10,000 years, we Thraddash have fought and died, learned and improved. Then, along came Culture 14, which claimed that all this perfect method was wrong. That each time we violently transformed to a new culture, we inevitably blasted ourselves back at least 500 years in development. Some people just cannot accept the cost of progress. Indeed, the foolishness of Culture 14's peaceful whining was revealed when they were conquered by Culture 15 after only a 10-year reign. And did the change to Culture 15 set us back 500 years? No, 2, maybe 300 years tops. The short span of Culture 14's reign is objective proof that as a way of life, peace is a failure.
So, violent rhino dudes, what more can you tell us about your culture 19?
What? More talk? It amazes me that you ever got out of the orbit of your home planet. Yak, yak, yak. Yammer, yammer, yammer. Very well, we will talk for a moment. Our Culture 19 is the most formidable ever to appear in Thraddash space. Admittedly, we said something similar about Culture 18, but it is true. With our rather swift defeat by the Ur-Quan and subsequent enslavement, we realized that it was time for a change. A new culture had to be established. So of course, we began a thermonuclear exchange to decide who would lead this new culture. We were all quite disappointed when the Ur-Quan in orbit above our homeworld launched waves of fighters who intercepted all our missiles. The Ur-Quan explained that slaves were not permitted to engage in such destructive conflicts. So my people, being superior, introduced a super lethal poison into our opponent's water and air, thus ending the conflict. The Ur-Quan were not particularly happy about this resolution and killed all our leaders, which, under other circumstances, would have started a larger inter-Thraddash war. But the Ur-Quan appointed new leaders, apparently chosen at random, and explained that further disobedience would result in the destruction of our species. Frustrating, huh?
You mentioned the Ur-Quan. What is your relationship with them?
A foolish question. We are their slaves, dolt. What else would we be? When the Ur-Quan first appeared in our space, over 50 years ago, coming from the direction of the Ophiuchi stars, we attacked them with gusto, zipping in to fire our Mark 6 blasters, and then theoretically zipping back out to prepare for another attack run. Unfortunately, before we could zip out, our ships were either blasted to smithereens by the Ur-Quan's fusion bolts, or were picked apart by the swarms of Ur-Quan fighter vessels. You may wonder why we didn't use our afterburners to escape. The answer is simple. 50 years ago, our ships had not yet been modified for this enhancement. It was not until 2143 that maintenance engineer Rion invented the afterburner effect. When he accidentally stuck his cigar in the aft fuel valve of the ship he was working on, Waboom! The ship took off like a barn out of hell, and Rion was fried to a crisp. Yes, we remember Rion with much fondness. Of course, we have refined the device, and now that our entire fleet has been fitted with the Rion afterburners, Perhaps now the Ur-Quan will let us fight at their side as true battle thralls.
Why didn't you fight against the Alliance? And where are the Ur-Quan?
We wanted to. Oh, how we wanted to! After all, we were the first battle thralls the Ur-Quan enslaved in this part of space. We thought we had priority, but the Ur-Quan thought we were too weak to hold our own in the upcoming battles, so they left us here to guard the flank. If only we had been stronger and less troublesome. Another reason the Ur-Quan wouldn't take us with them was because we kept picking fights with the new battle slaves, like the unguarded or those religious idiots, the Ilrath. Where did they go, you ask? This is a secret, of course. We can't tell you. If we told you that they were fighting a secret war against a mysterious invader, you might find some way to use that information against our masters. So forget it. No secrets.
Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you go and impress your Ur-Quan masters and show off your afterburner modification by attacking the Ur-Quan's enemies?
What foolish stupidity! Why, that's as dumb an idea as... What did you say? Attack the Ur-Quan's enemy? Help them win their war? Why, that's an excellent idea. I'm glad I thought of it. We shall marshal our forces and leave at once. Stupid, human, pitiful, weakling dog. You have been helpful. So as a reward, you may leave alive. And when we return from our glorious campaign, we may even honor you with a retelling of the many great battles we shall certainly win. Until then, get lost!
Very well, I will get lost. See what the Thraddash are doing now. Where is their sphere of influence? The Thraddash sphere of influence is here. Let's see what the stars. Gamma Draconis, what's in the centre? Alpha... Delta Draconis was their home world, not Epsilon Draconis, and the relic was on Zeta Draconis, which is... Where's Zeta Draconis? There is Zeta Draconis. Can I search for just Zeta? Yes, I can search for Zeta Draconis. Zeta Draconis is there. Not going to go there yet. The Thraddash, I'm going to give the Thraddash some time to move away and go and start fighting the Ur-Quan's enemies. And for now, I'm going to go back into quasi space and go and speak to some more aliens who I haven't spoken to yet. I'm coming this way. Hopefully, I can get into quasi space before fighting some more, meeting some more Thraddash who might want to actually fight me. Yep. Time to explore the last few portals. Let's go to that one now. That is 468, 464.